Hello guys, so welcome back to the Days of War beta, my friends. Today we're diving back into it with another weapon, and another weapon I want to try and give you guys a gameplay on. In my previous videos, you've seen me use the M1 Garand, and you've seen me use the K98 scoped sniper rifle. And this time round, my friends, we're going to be using one of my favourite weapons from old Call of Duty titles, but preferably, claim my words out, preferably Call of Duty World at War. As I am talking about the MP-40, my friends. So we're going to be using it. Obviously, I've got the Luger pistol as well as my backup weapon. But here we are, boys. We're ready to rock and roll and take the Call of Duty World at War God gun out for a spin inside Days of War. I'm not sure if this weapon's going to be good or not. A lot of people have been saying that this weapon is decent from the reviews and everything I've been reading about this game. But some people have been saying it's not as powerful as it should be, which I don't know, because as you guys have seen, I've been using the M1 and I've used the K98, so we need to take this weapon out for a spin, boys. So we're just gonna digging this map as well. I like the look of this map. It's very bright, really colourful, and I don't know, I think I prefer this map so far. Even though I've only seen a tiny little bit of it, I feel like I prefer this map over the rail yard map, because that, I don't know, that really reminds me, this kind of map reminds me of something I would see in a Call of Duty map, like as a Call of Duty multiplayer map. It just kind of reminds me of it. Alright, let's go, boys. Not doing good at the moment though. We need to pick our game up right now and just try and stay focused. Nice, that's one. Come on, team, we need to capture the flags. Ain't playing no games, boys. That's what we need to do right now. Cheeky little headshot there. I swear that was a headshot. Killfeed said it wasn't, but I swear it was. I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. You okay, bro? You look a bit lost. Come on, we can do this. One thing I would love to see for this game in the future as well, I would love to see a campaign story. I really hope that the developers can make a campaign story of this, because I've always been a fanboy when it comes to like World War shooting games, especially if they got like a campaign story. Like I played Medal of Honor and everything back in the day, and man, you know what I mean, if it wasn't for Medal of Honor, I don't think I've ever would have got into Call of Duty. And still to this day, I blame my mother for it, because when I was a little boy, I see it as, you know what I mean, back in the days of the Atari and the Dreamcast and the Sega Mega Drive and stuff, you know, before the PlayStation and stuff came into my life and everything, I used to play a lot of great games, you know what I mean, loads of different stuff, which I'm pretty sure the younger generation may not even understand, because obviously younger generation's been brought up on Xboxes and PlayStations and stuff and Nintendos. But back in the day, boys, we had Ataris and Dreamcasts and all sorts of great mad little consoles, the Commodore 64 and stuff, and they were some great consoles, and they had some great titles. And I remember back in the day, when I was a little boy, my mum brought me, I think it was Medal of Honor. It was an old Medal of Honor game. And I played Medal of Honor. I fell in love with the game. I was like, wow, this is amazing. You know what I mean? That was the sort of timeline, like time scale where I was into things like Doom and stuff, and the old Die Hard trilogy game that I played when I was a kid. I think it was on the PlayStation 1. But Cetas, remember my mum getting me Medal of Honor. I played a few Medal of Honor games over the years. I played I think it was Tier 1, Airborne, and Rising Sun. One is a game that I can remember quite a bit of, which I'm definitely going to have to do a playthrough of at some point in the near future on this channel, guys. Definitely going to have to play it, because, you know what I mean, it's nostalgia to me. But I remember I really liked Medal of Honor, and my mum's like, "Oh, okay, so you like war games?" I was like, "Yeah, this is cool." And then I remember my mum buying me. It was the first Call of Duty title. I think it's called The Finest Hour. Around about 2002, 2003 time, and man, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And then ever since then, I've been a COD fanboy. You know what I mean? Over the years. I play Call of Duty and still play Call of Duty to this day. You know what I mean? I'm 25 years old and I still play Call of Duty every day, just like I did when I was a kid. You know what I mean? When Call of Duty came on the scene, it took over my life. But before Call of Duty, we had things like Crash Bandicoot and everything that was making an impact in my life, and I love things like that. You know what I mean? I don't think when I was a kid I was majorly addicted to Call of Duty like how I am now. Like obviously, when it comes to this generation, I play Call of Duty every day and make videos on Call of Duty and stuff, as you guys know. But when I was younger, I used to play a lot of Call of Duty, like, you know, quite a lot, especially games like Modern Warfare 1 and 2. I used to play a lot of. But I used to just play them for fun. Like, I wasn't majorly addicted to them. I used to just love playing them. I think I started getting more and more addicted to them when, like, obviously microtransactions took a big thing, when obviously DLC map packs started rolling out. Because you got to think, back in the day, we didn't really have, like, big DLC things back in the day. Like, obviously we had a season pass, but that was it. You had everything the season pass gave you, and that was it. But when I was a little boy, the old games that you had, everything came on disc. Or on a cartridge that you stuck inside your console. You know what I mean? We didn't have to pay for DLC. It was, you know what I mean? So that was like a newer thing when it first came on the scene. Like obviously, like the younger generation today, like they're used to DLC. You know what I mean? They're used to, for example, going into a Call of Duty game and having to buy maps and buy guns and buy this. They're used to that. That's normal to them. But think of this though, boys. Ask your parents. If it is that, you know, they were into gaming when they were younger, ask them what we was like back in the day. The graphics weren't the best, but when I was a kid, graphics weren't important. Graphics weren't nothing that we used to complain about. We used to think they were the best things you could ever have back then. You know what I mean? We just had a full-fledged game of everything on that disc, on that cartridge that you stuck inside your console. Like, you just have this little cartridge thing, and you'd be like, whew, and you just stick it inside your console, and it was amazing. You know what I mean? I used to play Streets of Rage when I was a kid. I used to love that. And I know they're making a new one at some point in the near future. I think it's Streets of Rage 4 they're making. Which I do hope at some point they do remaster the old games as well. That would be amazing. Ooh, smashing it through this one, boys. Absolutely smashing it. Didn't get many kills though, but we did alright. I think we did good. But there we go, my friends. I'm going to bring this video to an end. If you have enjoyed today's video, then all I ask, guys, is that you give it a big fat thumbs up and subscribe. We went 17 and 7, which I think, you know, it's alright. You know what I mean? For a newbie noob like me, I think we did alright. But anyways, like I said, if you enjoyed the video, give me a big fat thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Turn on the post notification icon to notify you when I upload any new content in the nearby future. And as always, I'll catch you again next time on another brand new video. Take care.